As America celebrates its 250th birthday, the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum is looking back in time. President Ford was in office during the 200th celebration back in 1976. It is a major part of his legacy that the museum is celebrating with both permanent and temporary exhibits. 13 on your sides, Peter Elliott joins us now with a look at that history.
Julia, Gerald Ford's celebration of the bicentennial actually started a year earlier when he visited Revolutionary battle sites in Massachusetts. It all culminated with a busy 4th of July in 1976 that saw him visit Valley Forge, Philadelphia, and New York. The president and first lady capping it all off by taking in the fireworks over Washington, D.C. A Mickey Mouse lunchbox, a porcelain bald eagle, and a Declaration of Independence made out of alphabet macaroni.
Created by a Wisconsin Girl Scout troop.
Those are just a few gifts Americans sent to President Gerald Ford during the bicentennial celebration in 1976.
They're making all these things, just weird and wacky 1970s objects, and they're inspired to send them to their president to be part of this large national celebration.
You can see them at the Ford Presidential Museum. Curator Morel Lukey says it's just a fraction of what could be on display.
We have about 20,000 objects in our artifact collection, and about 3,000 of them are bicentennial objects.
The items reflect how Americans felt 50 years ago when the U.S. turned 200.
People were really excited about this moment to look at American history, look at how far the country had come.
Now, with the country celebrating its semi-quincentennial, Ford's role in the bicentennial celebration is worth reflection.
Ford also really felt like the bicentennial was a moment to usher in what he called America's third century.
For the 38th president, the occasion served an important symbolic purpose.
I, Gerald R. Ford, do solemnly swear that
after Richard Nixon's resignation.
The bicentennial was part of his larger mandate that he had taken for himself upon taking office. That was to help heal the nation, help the nation recover and move past the turmoil of Watergate, the uncertainty of things like the Vietnam War.
A temporary exhibit also commemorates the relationship between the country and its former colonizer.
So that's Queen Elizabeth's signature right there on the letter.
It's called Waltzing with the Queen.
This exhibit looks at the special relationship between the U.S. and the U.K., how it develops over time, and really how it culminates in this moment in 1976 when President Ford and Queen Elizabeth have this state dinner together.
On display, the dresses worn by Betty Ford and Elizabeth II.
The visitors can actually see the dress in motion in the video, and I think it helps kind of really bring it to life.
Admission to the Ford Museum is free on July 4th. The Waltzing with the Queen exhibit is on display until October 25th. In the newsroom, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on your side.